This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, Illinois Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
So our ill talk discussion for today, we gonna start things off with Drake versus Pusha, and
Oh my God.
yeah, I said it right, and yeah, go ahead, Pretty Riot. You start off the conversation.
All I can say is, wow, things are getting really intense.
I was scared at first. I was scared at first. I was scared.
You just gonna cut off like that?
I thought we were just going back and forth. I mean, I didn't think we was.
It's fine. I mean that in the most non-sarcastic way. Like, it's cool that we having a conversation.
I'm scared I might get punched like live on camera, like right now.
I got my legs crossed back here.
I apologize.
No.
No, but I was scared though, because at first it was like, dang, Push.
Yeah.
Drake went hard
with that drippy.
Yeah, so I was kind of, I was scared for Push. But then Push came back and it was like, somebody finna get shot.
Yeah. When I heard Drake, I'm like, okay, Drake. Then when he put the invoice out there, I'm like, damn, that hurt.
I thought he was gonna Meek Mill Pusha.
Yeah, me too.
But he did.
Y'all think it's over though? I don't think it's done yet.
I feel like as far as the battle on the side of rapping, I feel like that's done. But I feel like Drake is gonna come back at him on like some performance things, like he gonna do some stuff on his performances and on the album. Yeah, he did. He did. So I think that's where he's gonna hit him with an ads, because you know Drake powerful when it come to advertising. So I think that's where he's gonna push to continue to get at Pusha T. But we all know T killed that man.
He aired all his dirty laundry. I'm talking about aired it, dried it, pressed it, sent it to the cleaners.
It's crazy.
Delivered to your home because, baby, I was listening to that and y'all just dropped.
Yeah, me too.
Dang, a kid.
Yeah.
Damn, he talked about 40. He talked about his mama and his daddy. Them fighting words.
Yeah.
Yeah, them straight fighting
okay,
words.
I low key, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really feeling the comments that was made about 40 because
I liked it though. I love
this is rap beef.
I get
Anything's
it. Like,
allowed.
no, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that everything goes.
He shouldn't have mentioned Ye.
All this fair when it comes to that.
Look. You mentioned my producer. I mentioned your producer.
Facts, but that's kind of messed up though, because you
tick.
The man's dying. For
that man
real.
looked sick. Oh, that was hilarious.
When he did that, I snatched the headphones out of my ear. Like did he really
just went hamburger?
He really just went in.
He went ham. Nah.
But that was kind of bogus. I mean, it was the whole thing was bogus to put it out there like that. But I'm like, dang.
No, that was perfect timing, and it was funny. It was hilarious. But my thing is, Drake went so hard on me. Like, it didn't take him no time. Like, he really just was like pressing Meek like every day. Every day you knew Drake was gonna do something to Meek Mill. Now this Pusha thing come along, and it's like, dude, like, where you at? Like, you told Meek it's 4 days, man. Where y'all at? He was riding through Philly bumping AR Ave.
Well, he ain't.
Now had Pusha T come through. Like, you paying $100K for somebody to give you some information on this guy? You paying $100,000 for some dirty laundry? Look, you could have gave me $50,000, and I would have told you a lot of lies. I would have told you a lot of lies. Like, that's a so-win Pusha T got in his head, bro. You know, he used to get bullied in school.
Because his hair ain't grown since we seen him. Since he been on the scene.
You ain't never seen that man with no other kind of braids.
Nope.
But
he ain't never had cornrows. He ain't never had the iLLANOiZE since, you know, iLLANOiZE was popping.
He got a lace frontal going on.
He got the same part in his head every time. Like, come on, your girl ain't that raw where she part your hair the same way every time.
Hey, I just thought about it too. Even on their first album, Lord Willing, his braids
just like that. His hair been the same length.
I ain't seen no fro. I need proof
like
that hair exists.
Like Snoop, you saw Snoop growth with his hair.
Yeah.
You see Dirk with his hair, and it's like Pusha.
First of all, Dirk was on Twitter one day. I treated him because he was talking about what he say. He compared himself to He compared himself to Lauryn Hill, and then talking about A Boogie is Mary J. Blige.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know about all that. You just
y'all didn't see that tweet? I'm surprised y'all didn't
keep that to yourself.
That's what he should have did.
That's the.
Okay, so
I ain't see it. I'm sorry, I ain't see it. I am.
Everybody was treating him after that.
Cause talking about Lauryn Hill, I said the only thing I got in common is them little dreads in y'all head. That's the only thing.
Look, the only thing I think that threw me off when I think he denied Young Thug for going on tour when Young Thug offered him like $2.4 million to go on tour with him. I would have took it.
I was about to say he's not in a position to be turning down.
Yeah,
tours.
I would have took that.
I
I
would've
would have
took
invested that.
Yeah.
Flipped
I
that.
would have pocketed and been on tour happy.
Now, let's get into this discussion about 6ix9ine and Chief Keef. Recently, Chief Keef, we gonna say it like this. Recently, 6ix9ine put a video out on IG saying, F Chief Keef, F Lil Reese. And next thing you know, Chief Keef is out in New York, where 6ix9ine is, the next day. And this morning, shots rang out at the hotel Chief Keef was staying at, and Chief Keef, by the grace of God, thank God he was unharmed. So, I feel like that was the dumbest to do.
First of all, don't shoot at me if you're gonna miss.
And
If you're gonna shoot at, not me. Don't shoot at me, y'all.
and the
But,
way they missed.
yeah, the bullet hole was like up there. Like Keith was not on the ceiling. He was not Spider-Man. So
my
who was
thing
y'all
is,
shooting
like,
at?
you can't do that. Like, you can't do that on all that on social media and then shoot at somebody. Yeah, the police
Exactly.
know what's going
First
on.
of all, they dumb because they must have forgot Keith a real hood N-word.
Mm-hmm.
He a real hood ninja. So
He laughed at it.
and then pulled up to your city like, what's good? I'm outside the place you be eating at all the time.
I'm talking about he laughed at getting shot at.
Yeah, he actually acted.
I'm pretty sure.
But the thing is, like, dude, like, just how artists have to come to New York to do promo runs, artists have to come to Chicago to do promo runs. What you expect is gonna happen when he come here?
Oh, he ain't coming here.
He's not.
He is not coming here.
bet you
bro.
It don't
He
matter.
not gonna-
He has no choice.
He's not gonna pull up the way Keith did. Period.
I think I understand why you say that, because when it's money
He
involved,
has no choice. He has to
kind
go
of
to
like
WGCI.
Biggie when he had to go to Cali,
He has to go
had
to
to do
WGCI.
that.
He has to go to Power 192 to promote. You have to do these things.
I mean, you don't have to. It's by choice. But at the end of the day, when money is on the table,
You
Well,
have to go.
personally, I feel like if that's the case, then Chicago don't even need to be supporting him on that
Mm-hmm.
level because I'm not gonna.
That's
Granted, it's gang stuff, but you're not gonna disrespect my city.
yeah.
The thing is, there's a
Yep.
difference between like when,
Period.
like now in the days when like Bump J and them was like really running the streets, like they was really pressing dudes. Like you don't just run through the city and just think it's all willy nilly. Like, dude, you coming off some. That's why rappers used to get robbed all the time. That's how they end up with G-Unit chains and all that. Cause it was like, dude, you think you finna come here, do this, do that, and the third? No, you gotta come and pay some real bread to run around these streets. And the
Facts.
thing is, we so segregated that somebody can diss Chief Keef and they can go on the people that on Chief Keef ops blocks and still diss him and disrespect everything else that Chicago represents. And the same thing is vice versa. Somebody can diss Chief Keef, you know what I mean, like FBG Duck them and go on their op blocks and feel protected and covered and still disrespect our culture, and that's not right. You know what I mean? It's like us. If we get into it, I could say your breath stink, or you know what I mean? Or I could just talk about her need to get good. But can't nobody else say it. I can say
Because we fam.
we family. I
Yeah,
can say
because
it.
if y'all say that to me, I'm smacking you.
Yeah, I can say it and I
Hey,
get
that's true though. You
know what I
don't
mean?
even like being touched.
Somebody could talk about my Android. Y'all could talk about my Android phone all day. I will not feel bad. But if somebody else say something about my Android
'Cause
phone,
we do
we're
be-
gonna
we
have
do
a
be
problem.
with the
You know what I mean? We're gonna have a. It's just it's in house. You know what I mean? We can't go down to Atlanta and disrespect nobody from down there. They could beef all day they want to. We think Atlanta is so good and so well supportive to each other. They don't even like each other like that.
No. I mean, to make a long story short, man, that was the dumbest move a person
What
could do.
Charlamagne be saying? Donkey of the day.
Donkey.
There was a
That-
donkey
that
of the
was
day.
the
I
donkey
think
of the
all
day.
Chicago DJs, all Chicago radio
Oh,
stations.
Y'all
no
need to
more,
stop
no more.
saying
Like,
that.
like no more 6ix9ine should be in y'all rotation or in y'all Serato.
Not at all.
And-
Period.
And I mean, like I said, with that being said, we're going to get into a quick music break. And guess who we finna play?
Who we finna play?
Chief Keef Love Sosa.
Oh,
Because these blood Sosa.
Oh, and
You're supposed to drop the song.
And then, cause I'm trying to, and
Oh.
and
Oops.
we gonna keep singing, rocking with the movement.
Say the real
And
words to the song. So wait, can we also just, before you jump into that song, can we just, pay our respects real quick to Zack TV? Because
Oh, yeah,
that
definitely.
was super unfortunate. I was really sad when I woke up and saw the news.
I think every
I feel like that kind of made everybody across the board
Like-
really sad. Like,
because it's like he was one of us.
yeah, and I mean he really was one of us. And look at all the people Zack TV really put on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really was giving a lot of artists their first
platform.
interviews. You know, he really provided a platform for them, and he was doing that for a very long time. And he had grown his platform significantly, and then to just have him snatched like that,
It sucks.
That kind of hurt. It does
Now,
suck.
I personally didn't know Zack, but the thing, it hit me because we coexist. We do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when they took his life, and I found out, I literally got goosebumps because it's like, damn, this brother is trying to do what he can to help the city, and people don't even care to respect that. Mm-hmm. They just like, you could give this city so much and still, get taken away from it. And it hurt me because it's like, damn, Zack ain't do nothing to nobody but try to put people on. Mm-hmm. And to go out to an event to support artists and then be on your way back and that happened.
It's just crazy, man. Like,
I need Chicago. I need y'all to chill out.
Yeah.
Like,
we got to do a lot better.
We have to do so much better. Like, I don't like to comment because I'm from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't grow up in the hood. So I don't know what the real beef be. But at some point, it got to stop because look at the cycle. Y'all just keep killing more people. It's just more bloodshed, more bodies dropping. Like, it's a lose-lose situation for everybody. So at the end of the day, like, just let bygones be bygones. If y'all gonna have y'all blocks, y'all streets, excuse me if I'm being disrespectful because, like I said, I'm ignorant to that. I don't know. You cool when you cool over there. We cool when we cool over here. And let it be that. Like, at the end of the day, we all humans. Nobody gonna get along. We all gonna beef. Cool. But I don't think it's worth taking somebody else's life over at this point. Like, we done seen too many
of talented people just fall for no reason.
Not even just talented people. Yeah, we could take note and take heed to the talented people, but think of all the innocent lives that we've lost to dumb beef in the streets. You feel me?
A lot of bloodshed.
It's so much bloodshed that at some point we just gotta call a truce. Bygones be bygones. Don't go with nowhere you ain't supposed to go, and we cool.
And let it go.
I wish it was that simple.
It's not. It's not. But what we gonna do is, like I said, we finna get into this Chief Keef Love Sosa. Then we gonna bring our next guest to the mic. You feel me? Right here on Illinois via Logic Radio.